great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
What's up, MP?
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming Grizzly game, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game with your family and get a free Grizz bobblehead.
Who needs a Grizz girl feast time? All you have to do to get one is be here for our next giveaway night. See you there, Prime City. Prime City. Don't miss out for our next day.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. White is out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Morant. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Floats one up, and it's Morant missing. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Brown dishes to MP. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Tatum with another miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Morant. Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. Brown kicks to MP. Outside Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. Wide open. Tatum with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williams looking around. Here's Edey, guarded by Tatum. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Edey. Now Morant over MP. Porzingis with the rebound. To the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
When Ja's knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
And the basket by MP.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Morant passes to Williams. Floats it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Porzingis Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Now here's Morant. He had 25 points last game. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for the Celtics, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
MP trying to free himself up. And that one, good.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Williams passes to LaRavia. Tries again. MP grabs the miss. Austin leading by 4. It's White on the wing. Back to MP. That shot off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. From past the arc. Morant with another miss. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. MP dishes to Tatum. Screen by MP. Tatum no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Outside Williams. Pass to LaRavia. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Porzingis finds MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Akidi picks one up.
About MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Robinson's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Gigi Jackson. Aldama with the ball. Guarded by Tatum. Up again.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to MP. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Yang. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 5.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Morant outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 4. Porzingis kicks to MP. Pass to Brown. MP with a screen on Morant. Tatum passes to Yang. Right side, Tatum. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Aldama. Back to Williams. Pass to Morant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he hits the jumper for 2. And it's 9 points for John Morant.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Morant with it. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Laravia. He's covered by Brown. Here's Laravia. Pass to Aldama. On the wing. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
There's White. Following the basket by John Morant. Over in the corner, Brown. Porzingis kicks to MP. Elbow shot. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Robinson against Brown. Pass to Morant. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's MP. It's deflected. Williams passes to Morant. Poke loose. It's stolen by White. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now Morant. He's got 13. Here's Laravia. Pass to Aldama. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. John Morant with the rebound. Tatum's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Williams passes to Aldama. Over White. Aldama with the ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Substitution.
Timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And he's good on the 3 ball.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He had 44 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
4 on the clock. Here's Aldama. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Walsh. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Celtics.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Here's Pritchard. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Porzingis passes to Walsh. Screen by MP. Shoots over Aldama. Misses off the right iron.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Celtics leading by 18. Morant with the steal. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. MP finds Brown. Shoots over Morant. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Williams in for Santi Aldama. Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Williams against White. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Morant looking around. Porzingis with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. The 3 from Tatum. They get it back. MP on the follow.
You love to see it. MP staying engaged off ball.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Over Yang. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Boston leading by 17. MP finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP sets the screen for White. Morant with some nice D. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Williams. Here's Edey. Over Tatum. Again, Memphis.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
A pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, why not? Throw it up to Porzingis. That's what he's there for.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. And here is Williams. Still scoreless. Pass to Edey. And here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tatum dishes to MP. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Lets it fly from 18. That one falls. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Back to Morant. And they pick up 2.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. Now here's Porzingis. He's got 7. MP passes to Porzingis. Over Edey. Boston. No good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant outside. Back to Williams. Pass to LaRavia. Fires for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. LaRavia's got his 2nd bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Porzingis kicks to Brown. Here's Yang. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP against Morant. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown the pass to Yang. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Jackson against Brown. Back to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Jackson.
He's looking much more confident here in the 2nd quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Right the pass to MP. Here's Walsh. MP outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. White, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Morant against MP. Out to Morant. And then Morant grabs it in.
Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Porzingis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Brown, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Boston Celtics looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Boston Celtics.
They built this lead by being aggressive and getting to the line. I'm not talking about the cheap stuff either. They're not just jumping into the defenders. They're playing old school hard basketball.
Shaq, I'd love to see you jump into a defender to draw the whistle. You'd go to the line, he'd go into the 8th row. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Morant is out there with Vince Williams. Then there's Edey. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's LaRavia in at the 4.
Oh, my goodness, man. What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant against MP. Pulls up, high post. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 26. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Second chance shot. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's LaRavia, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
That one is no good. Celtics leading by 11. Here's White. Hits it from three-point range. White's got 6.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Williams. Pass to Edey. Here's LaRavia. Memphis moving it around. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant, that's for 2.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Brown. Another shot. And Porzingis with the way in. He's got 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
MP against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Here's LaRavia. Sinks the triple. LaRavia's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Kicks it out to MP. MP with a screen on Williams. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Brown, the pass to Yang. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Pass to LaRavia. Williams finds Morant. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
MP dishes to Brown. A 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Morant against MP. And the rejection by MP.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
White the pass to MP. MP strong inside. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
MP kicks to White. Back to MP. MP sets the screen for Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's LaRavia. 9 points in the game so far. Morant passes to LaRavia. Outside Williams. Out to Morant. Uncovered. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
They get it back. MP dishes to Brown. White setting the pick for Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Williams kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Celtics leading by 11. Porzingis finds Tatum. MP outside. Outside Tatum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got 19 points.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Boston, Davis is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in for White.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Healy. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morant, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 17 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Washington comes in for Jackson, and Wilkins subbed in for Morant. Memphis moving it around. Inside, pass to Laravia. Aldama passes to Laravia. Wilkins outside. Shoots the three. They get it again. Celtics leading by 16. Brown inside the line. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 12 points for Jaylen Brown.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Laravia, good defense by MP. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Tatum kicks to MP. Brown dishes to MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Laravia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. It's deflected. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It's called timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum out there with Griffin. Then it's MP. Then it's Holiday. And it's Davis in at the 5. Aldama passes to Laravia. Now Morant, guarded by Holiday. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Davis kicks to Tatum. Left side, Griffin. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Tatum. The tray. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Morant. Over to the wing. Here's Laravia. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Davis throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Morant with it. From 12 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Morant's got 42 in the game.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
MP, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Edey. Pass to Aldama. Now Morant. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Santi Aldama. Then for the Celtics, Zingas, he's checked in for Davis. Jaylen Brown comes in for Griffin. And Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And for their matchup with Orlando, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Jackson. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Laravia passes to Williams. Now here's Morant. Back to Williams. Pass to Laravia. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
White finds Brown. Fires from 14. And good that time.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Now Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
And so MV will bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. That's to Porzingis. Over 80. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson passes to Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And White kicks to MP. The kick out to Tatum. Through contact, Tatum.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Morant against MP.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul. 14 foul.
That's good from Morant.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
Both free throws good from Morant.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Brown finds MP. White with it. He's guarded by Williams. White gets the screen from Yang. With the shot. The kick out to Tatum. MP dishes to Tatum. From the arc. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Morant against MP. Tatum passes to Yang. Now Brown. Brown gets a screen from Yang. And it's Brown that time on the assist by MP. Brown's got 20 points.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
There's the pick. The three from Morant. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bang. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Here's Morant. Good defense by MP. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Pass to White. MP kicks to Tatum. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for MP.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Aldama passes to Clark. Back to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Westbrook finds Aldama. Here's Clark. Right side Westbrook to stop the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.